How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan. When I saw this fragrance on giftexpress.com, I had to give it a try. This is Latafa Glacier Pour Homme, and as you can tell, it's supposed to be their take on the original. Very difficult to duplicate Le Male. I've only got a little bitty bottle of it, but I've made a dent in it. I'm 57 years old, and somehow I happened to miss this one. Now, I'd posted a reference to this on the Gent Sense Facebook group, and everybody kept talking about Cuba. I may have to try some of that, but this one really looked like they were trying really hard to get it right. And we're going to find out first impressions together. And then when I close this video, I'm actually going to spray some of it on. I'm just out of the shower. I have applied my skin moisturizer because my skin is dry and fragrances don't perform well. Now, since I've been wearing this, I've had a problem with the longevity. It seems to disappear off my skin in about 4 hours. That could be partially due to my skin, but I've heard other people who wore this back in the 90s and early 2000s said that it used to be a lot stronger juice than it is. I will put the note breakdown for the Latafa in the description field because they both seem very similar. When it comes to clones, however, I am of a different mindset because I actually have a few clones in my collection that I like better than the things that they are cloning. One of which would be Aurafresh from Armaf, which is a clone of, oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart right now, which is a clone of Mano Fresh by Versace. I like this one better. I like the powdery dry down of it. This is a fantastic fragrance. And while it's not a one-to-one clone, I actually like it better. So what we're going to do is I'm not spraying this on a testing strip. I don't know if I'm going to use testing strips anymore, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take the OG and I'm going to spray it once because I haven't used this in a while. And I'm going to spray some right there. Man, Le Male is just hard to beat. And we're going to take the bottle. Here's the bottle. I think the bottle kind of looks cool. I like it. And this just showed up in the mail today. And let's see if the atomizer's any good. Not bad. And we'll spray this right there. Atomizer's pretty decent. We'll let it settle down for a little bit. Versus the original. Man, it's a fragrance that's hard to beat. Wow. That's pretty close. And I can already notice fade on this. I'm going to hit this arm another time. I can already notice fade on this. Maybe I got an old batch. I never looked up the batch code. That is entirely possible. So we're going to let it wait, let it sit just a little bit longer. They're pretty close. I will say this, a lot of people complain about the harshness, or well, let's use another word. A lot of people don't like the harshness of Le Male, the original, and the Latafa seems to have smoothed it out quite a bit. Initial impression so far is it smells pretty good. I would have to say it's probably 85 to 90% close. And for $20, this little bottle right here cost me 37 bucks. It doesn't mean I'm not going to buy some more of this. I may use that as a travel spray. Excuse me just one second. But for a $20 alternative, I have to say I'm impressed. Now, I want you to understand something. I'm not a reviewer who won't call hogwash on something that's hogwash. I did a review on this little number right here, and my first impression was this is trash. But I let it sit on the shelf for about a month, and then I tried it again, and I made a video correcting myself. I had to say that this is better than my first initial impression. And that's how it goes sometimes with first impressions. But this is, it's smoother. Initial impressions are, I like it. Now, this is an EDP. It's an eau de parfum strength. And that brings me to another point. Yes, I know they make Le Male, and I know they make Le Male Le Parfum, which I have a sample of, which I love, by the way. But what I would like to see them do is just make an EDP version of this. Just change and soup up the DNA on this one a little to make it last a little longer. Make it smoother like they did with Eros EDP or Eros Parfum. I would like to see them do something like that. But I think this needs an EDP. Let me know what you think. Well, this is a first impression, so I like it enough to wear it. I'm going to. And I always overspray something the first time I wear it. Besides, I'm not going anywhere anyway. Initial impressions, it's pretty close. It's not bad. I'll put a link in the in the subscription. I'll put a link in the description below. If you found this video helpful, if you have a friendly comment, leave it in the comment section below. If the video was interesting to you, give me a thumbs up. If you like fragrance content, shaving content, from the perspective of someone who doesn't have money falling out of their nose, subscribe to the channel and we'll learn about this stuff together. I wanted to thank all the new subscribers. I picked up about 15 in the past few days, and I appreciate it. And we are rapidly marching to 1,000 subs. So I appreciate every one of you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you're getting to spend time with friends and family. And I hope you're making laughter and memories that will last you a lifetime. God bless all of you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.